Kliko, the computer has become such a basic necessity nowadays. I wonder what life would have been without computers.
Yes, Rennie, it has become almost a basic necessity in our daily life. But there was a time when there was no computers.
I know. It is a modern invention. Can you tell me how it all began?
Well, it is a long story. The term computer is derived from the word compute, which means to calculate. Computers are versatile calculating machines that can handle different tasks at the same time. To know about the history of computers, we have to go back to the days when people used the abacus to calculate complex sums.
The abacus? Do you mean the abacus that we have used during our kindergarten days?
Yes, Rennie, the instrument that you used to calculate sums during the first day at school. The abacus is probably the first counting device. It was invented about 5,000 years ago in China.
Tell me more about the abacus.
The abacus was the first mechanical device for calculation which could also perform arithmetical calculations. Do you remember what an abacus looked like, Rennie?
Yes, it is made of a wooden frame with rods, each having beads.
That's right. Counting on the abacus can be done by sliding these beads across the rods. The rods are divided into two parts. The upper part was known as heaven and the lower part was known as earth. Let us now discuss about the Pascaline.
The Pascaline? What is it, Kliko?
The Pascaline is the first mechanical calculator in the world.
Why is it called Pascaline?
The Pascaline was invented by a French mathematician called Louis Pascal in 1642, and so it is named after him.
How does it work?
The device is made up of wheels and gears. It could handle decimal values by rotating a wheel from 1 to 9 steps. It is used for adding numbers quickly. The meters used in taxis nowadays are an example of Pascaline. Do you know who is called the father of the computer?
No, Kliko.
Charles Babbage is known as the father of the computer.
Who was Charles Babbage?
Charles Babbage was a British mathematician who designed the analytical engine in 1833. Charles Babbage is the person who introduced the idea of storing and reading the information before processing. All modern computers are based on this concept.
The analytical engine?
The analytical engine is an engine powered by a huge steam engine. It can handle a large amount of data and process them at high speed. Let us now discuss about the tabulating machine.
The tabulating machine?
Yes, in 1890, Herman Hollerith, an American statistician, invented a machine called the tabulating machine.
What does that machine do?
The tabulating machine is capable of reading data, processing it, and giving the desired output. It is based on IPO or input, processing and output cycle. This machine is capable of reading both numbers and letters. Let me now tell you about ENIAC and UNIVAC.
What are these, Kliko?
ENIAC stands for Electronic Numerical Integrator and Calculator. This machine was designed in 1946 by two American scientists called John W. Moseley and John Presper Eckert.
How was the ENIAC different from the earlier machines?
Unlike the earlier machine, the ENIAC used decimal digits instead of binary digits. The ENIAC was the first high-speed electronic digital computer or EDC.
What about the UNIVAC?
In 1951, Moseley and Eckert developed the UNIVAC-1. It stands for Universal Automatic Computer. The UNIVAC was the first commercial electronic computer. It could work with both numerical and textual data.